There should be a high probability of him being Kira. But the only thing throwing me off is his autism.
Light, Yagami has autism. Was this a
Now that
stare
we're
off?
situated, I have a few questions I want to ask you, Light. As long as you answer them truthfully, this should be over pretty quick. Is that okay?
As long as it helps everyone with the Kira case, then I'm happy to help in any way.
All right.
Buddy is not
Now
happy
that
to
you
help.
consented, remember that these questions are very vital to the case, so it's in your best interest to tell the truth.
Okay, understood.
Okay then, let's start off with a light question.
A light
please,
question.
Feel free to
You
express
get
your
it?
personal
Light
beliefs.
and like a light
I
question.
won't judge or feel offended in any
My
way.
bad, y'all.
So, what are your thoughts on the LGBTQ community?
What? That question
Dog.
has nothing to do with the case.
Bro, you know, like, it's already about to say something bad about the L2QC community, bro. Like, you already know Light is about to say something bad, bro.
But then again, I do say some controversial things as Kira, so he's most likely trying to see if there's any similarities between me and Kira
Oh,
personality-wise.
he's about to lie.
So it's probably best I lie about how I really feel about them, to avoid a controversial statement. The LGBTQ community? Well, it's simple. I love
love
those
'em.
people.
Those people? Interesting choice of words.
On me,
That's
L.
very nice of you, Light. So since you're so open-minded, I want you to look at this picture and tell me how it makes you feel.
What picture? What the fuck?
Does
Hey,
that man
yo.
look familiar to you, Light?
Yo?
Is this really who I think it is?
What type of
It
image,
might
bro?
be. But of course, I wouldn't be able to know if you know who a specific person is if I didn't ask. So, who do you think it is, Light?
He has to be plotting something.
He is.
But there shouldn't be anything suspicious about me knowing who this is, right?
Yo.
So I'll just answer, then instantly turn the question on him. Hopefully that will stop any suspicion that might arise. Well, obviously this is Dreamy Bull. But what I want to
Who?
know is how you even know about him.
The stare is crazy.
Light, are you autistic?
No, why would you even think that?
Well, every time I asked you a question, you paused for an abnormal amount of time and didn't say anything.
Abnormal.
It's almost like you were having trouble thinking about what to say.
Let
So,
him cook.
from my point of view, it seems like you might be mentally challenged.
Mentally
so sorry if that seemed
challenged.
offensive.
Well, that's just how things work in this world. And you just broke an unwritten rule. You're not supposed to question that.
Light, do you hear yourself right now? You sound crazy. You're not in a TV show, little buddy.
Yo, what's
This
going
might
on,
be
bro?
different than autism. He might be insane.
Is he trying to gaslight me into thinking I'm crazy? No, of course not. He just isn't aware. So if anything, it's him that's the mentally challenged one.
See, you just
No way they're about to go sped for sped and try to prove each other which one is more sped. No way. No way that's happening right now.
did it again. So what I said could have some weight to it.
It doesn't hold any weight because I'm not autistic.
Well, that might be cap.
That might
Because
be
now
cow.
you're getting loud in public. So it seems like you lack some social awareness.
Holy.
And do you know what a lack of social awareness is a symptom of? Autism.
You clueless bitch.
Oh,
You just
shit.
don't realize that your brain can't comprehend the concepts that mine can.
See, there you go doing it again, Light.
The pause.
Now it just seems like you find it hard to stay focused. I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but going off of what I'm seeing here, you're definitely on the spectrum, little buddy.
Bro, there's no way Light is letting L talk to him like this. Like, you gotta say something. You can't just let him talk like this. He just called you autistic, dog. It's like five different ways. And you're just gonna sit there and take it?
I don't have autism. So don't call me little buddy like I'm some type of kid. I'm a fully competent adult. So start treating me like one and stop pushing this agenda that I'm autistic.
Once again, you're lacking social awareness by getting loud in public. Now on top of that, I'm seeing childlike behavior and temper tantrums. You're basically just diagnosing yourself at this point. I could sit here
Diagnosing
all day
yourself.
and point out all the ways you definitely have autism. But that's not what we're here for. So to get back on track to where things were before we got distracted by your mental disability,
Yo,
I'll answer your original
Ella's
question.
cooking him right now.
I go on Instagram Reels a lot, and Dreamy Bull was a pretty big meme on there about a year or two ago.
Yo.
So that's how I know about him. But now that I think about it, I'm actually surprised you even knew about Dreamy Bull, because I did a background check on you before today, and I realized you don't use social media too often.
Oh, hold on.
So the only way you must have found out about him was through his adult content.
I'm not gay, so I would never watch his adult content videos.
There is no way this man like is gooning off to whatever his name is, Dreamy Boy. There's no way Light is in his room after he just got done murking like 18 niggas and just goons, bruh. Like, come on, Light, bruh.
I have friends that use Instagram, so they told me about it when the meme was popular. And as a matter of fact, what was the point of even showing me some gay shit like that? Because that doesn't help with the Kira case, nor does it have anything to do with it at all.
First of all, I never accused you of being gay. I just simply made a hypothesis based off of evidence I observed. Secondly, you seemed extra defensive, and almost seemed to get mad when you thought I was insinuating that you could be gay. But most importantly, you were able to respond without having to pause for an unusual amount of time, which could possibly mean you were speaking with passion about defending your personal beliefs.
Oh?
So based off of all of that, I think you're either gay and trying to hide it, or you're just homophobic.
Which one
is
is
oddly
it?
similar to the possible things I believe about Kira. But maybe I'm just yapping. What do you think, Light?
Just yapping.
Damn it, I was being careless and overreacted. All because he wants to randomly show this stupid picture out of nowhere.
Yo,
There he goes
please
again,
get him off the screen,
taking
bro.
long to respond. I can only imagine what's going on in that troubled and underdeveloped mind of his.
Underdeveloped.
For someone that isn't as self-aware as I am, he sure is clever and doesn't miss a thing.
With everything I learned within the past few minutes, and some of his reactions and responses, there should be a high probability of him being Kira. But the only thing throwing me off is his autism.
I can't let him think I'm homophobic because then he could easily connect the dots to me being Kira based off the things I say as him.
I told y'all
But
Light
at the
was
same
suspicious
time,
of being homophobic.
I'd rather jump off a cliff than to utter the words, I'm gay. So I need to be careful with my next response and play it off casually.
That's actually insane. Word
Dios
Light.
mio. Please
What?
don't say stuff like that. I'm the last person to support bigots and their behavior. This whole thing just caught me off guard because of how sudden and random everything is happening. I would like to apologize if my response seemed offensive in any way.
Dios mío. I didn't know you speak Spanish, Light.
What the hell does that even
I don't
mean,
even
y'all?
speak Spanish, you idiot. I'm just so self-aware that I can inject information like that into my brain at random moments. And you took the bait like the simple-minded fish that you are.
Simple-minded.
I can relax without you asking whether I'm gay or homophobic.
Yeah, he definitely has autism. Just look at that face he's making.
Autism.
Plus, I know some people get super smart or skillful in some fields with specific types of autism. So maybe Spanish is the thing he's good at.
I guess that was a random moment for me to throw out some Spanish. But yeah, I'm actually pretty fluent in it.
Oh, well, since you speak Spanish, Light, let me ask you this. English or Spanish?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Shoot.
But I can speak both.
He's cooked. He's
so
cooked,
I guess
bruh.
I choose both of them.
He's
That's
cooked,
my bad
bruh.
for the confusion. I should have finished what I had to say. What I was supposed to say was English or Spanish. The first one to move is gay.
Yo.
Elle, turn that shit off, please.
It's
I
actually
can't believe I didn't
insane,
realize
bruh.
what you were doing.
I can't believe you didn't realize it either. It was a pretty big meme and trend like 2 months ago.
That man Light stood as still as possible. He tried to move an inch, bruh.
But then again, you do have autism, so I guess I understand how you could have forgotten.
It has nothing to do with that fake diagnosis you gave me. You just didn't strike me as the type of person to participate in trends like that.
I already told you I go on Instagram Reels a lot. Plus, I like to troll a little bit every once in a while.
Like to troll?
Wait a minute. So you must have been trolling me this whole time about the whole autism thing then.
No.
I'm so stupid.
He wasn't trolling.
I apologize for reacting how I did earlier.
I wasn't trolling. I actually believe that.
What?
And since I actually believe that, I don't think you could possibly be Kira.
Wow.
Well, at least at the moment, I don't think you could be.
Well, I mean, if L is saying that if he's spared, and he's actually spared, and needs to be spared to not be Kira, then I would just honestly just okay, all right, okay, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me.
I mean, technically this is a win. But if I'm being honest, I'll be damned if I get fully cleared of being Kira all because this weirdo believes I have autism.
That's so me, yo.
Well, you never know, El. Maybe Kira has autism.
Wait, why did you say that, Light?
That was very suspicious of you, Light.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so
why
you're
would you say that?
Kira, and your ego can't handle getting cleared like that. Or you're actually on the spectrum, and you aren't aware of the fact that I just cleared you.
The spectrum.
Either way, you're not the brightest. But once again, I could just be yapping. So
just be yapping.
We'll see what happens, I guess.
Wow, a W video.